Hey everybody, welcome to another Slinger Drill Saturday. This is Coach Nick and my hitting partner, my Slinger Bag. Today we're going to show you our top 5 ground stroke drills that we use with our Slinger Bag that can help you play better tennis. So let's go ahead and take a look. This is one of my favorite drills, and it's basically a doubles alley rally. And the idea here is that many of us as recreational pull off our forehand too early and try to either hit cross court or try to finish up over that shoulder, and that decreases our hitting zone. We want that hitting zone, the range of acceptability, where we can make that ball to be 18 inches. This is a great drill to do that. It forces us when we hit to keep that palm. Remember, wherever the palm goes, that's where the strings are pointed, that's where the ball is going to go. Palm to target and follow through. And what that does is it keeps us hitting that vertical swing and not circular swing. We have 19.6 degrees to work with, so when I'm going to be doing this drill, you'll watch me go down and up, getting my palm to my target, trying to hit the ball into the doubles alley. Now, if you can get 5, 10 in a row, that's great. Right now, our speed setting, if you look, is a 2. Our feed is an 8, and our angle is a 20, and my Slinger Bag is about 8 feet off the net, 8 to 10 feet off the net in the middle of this alley. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. Again, trying to hit every ball to the alley, inside the doubles alley. Okay, every one, I'm going to try to get 5. Okay, I might take a little bit off for control, but palm to target, that's a little deep. No, it made it. Down, up, palm to target, pulled a little in, that's okay. Last one here. Getting that palm to your target is so crucial, whether you're hitting down the line, cross court, because it extends that hitting area. This is great for beginner players, recreational players. I still do this because I have a problem of pulling off that hitting zone. This is a great first drill you can practice day in and day out. Go for 5, then for 10, then for 15 in a row. As you get better, you can adjust your settings on the Slinger Bag, but you got to make it your own, and I encourage you to use a setting, whether you have to start even closer, but have success with it before you move back. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at drill number 2. Drill number 2 is all about depth. Now this one you might need some equipment. Again, I have my percentage posts in 4 feet off the single sideline and baseline on my 2 end cones, and my middle cone there is 5 feet from the baseline. I have my air zone system set up. I'm a teaching pro, so I'm lucky enough to have one. You could use a helium balloon here, but you want that helium balloon to have about 4 to 6 feet of string, and you're going to just tie it to the net, and you're going to have an air target to hit. Much like we do when we bowl, or when I bowl, I see my pins, but there are arrows closer to me, and I can look at the arrows when I bowl. I don't look at the pins. I look at something that's closer, something a little bit easier to get to. And that's the idea of the balloon or my air zone system. Now for us slinger users here, depth kills. Depth is a #1 thing that puts pressure on your opponent. It's a great single strategy to do. So I'm going to be hitting these with depth, but I want you to know that I'm not going to be lobbing. And so I'm just going to be trying to hit over the yellow. If you don't want to use a helium balloon or a rope, just try to hit these beyond the service line. Every ball beyond the service line. Getting that racket face low, under the point of contact by at least 12 inches. My Slinger Bag is set up about 3 feet from the service line, and about 1.5 feet, 2 feet in. My settings were the same on the doubles alley drill. 2 on the speed, 8 on the feed, 20 on the angle. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this looks like. So these I'm going to not be lobbing. I'm just going over my target. For depth, I'm taking a little bit off my speed. For control, and you can see I'm hitting deep down the middle. Every ball I can, deep down the middle. That's success. Are we getting that over the net? Okay. Not whether it's in or out, because I could hit a ball like this, Oh, made it over, so that's good. Good shot, Nick. No, we want depth, right? We want to hit that ball. We don't necessarily want to be lobbing. We can, but it's not a pushing drill. Depth puts an incredible amount of pressure on your opponent. It's going to give you shorter balls, pressure them all day, so it's a great drill. So let's now go ahead and take a look at drill number 3. Drills 3 and 4 are really tied together. My slinger bag is still 3 feet from the service line and about 1.5 feet in from the service tee here. You can see my percentage cones, again, 4 feet from the baseline, 4 feet from the singles sideline, and I just remember count them off with my toes. So we can either go cross court or down the line. Variation 3, I usually start with down the line, right? Why? Because like the doubles alley drill, it keeps my palm to my target, gives me a little longer hitting zone than going cross court. Yes, it's high, a little bit higher net, a little less court to work with than cross court, but that's okay. So we're gonna go ahead and hit a few of these. My speed, if you look, is still a 2. My feed is an 8 and my angle's 20, and that's pretty much what I'm going to use for these first 4 drills. So you don't have a lot of tinkering to do with the slinger bag. So that's the whole important thing, but remember, make the slinger bag your own, adjust as you need, and it suits your game. So I'm going to be hitting a few of these down the line, then I'll hit a few cross court for you, just to show you what that looks like. And really, I'm looking for placement here. I'm not going to look to lob. I still have my air zone up from the previous drill, but that's okay. I'm going to just try to hit straight ahead. Let's do like 5. There's 2. A little late on that. I want to get my racket back earlier. That's better. There's 3. 4. Little late. That's okay. 5. We got to make one of those. Straight ahead. And you can see it can be a struggle. We're not perfect. Some cross court balls now, palm to target. Got it up, but need to get a little higher. That's a little better. There we go. Hitting to my targets. And as if I was a pro, I'd be hitting all of these, but it's an adjustment, right? At least be on the service box. One more, pulled up a little bit. There we go. That's drills 3 and 4, down the line and cross court. It takes practice. Nobody's perfect. You're going to mess up. You're not going to hit them all in a dime. That's why we're out here. That's why I use this. I want you to know I use the same drills when I go out and practice. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and look at drill number 5, an approach shot drill. Our last drill is an approach shot. So what I'm going to do is I still have my air zone system up from earlier, or if you have your balloon, and I'm going to be looking to hit my approach shot below or in between the net and the yellow line. So I'm going to try to hit that lower, okay? You can see I broke strings already. And what I'll try to do is more of the tabletop approach, coming here and hitting. These balls are inside balls. I think I'm going to take a couple cross court, but I'll practice a few up the line first. My slinger bag's on the other side of the net. It's about 5 feet from the service line on the same side as I am. My speed is a 5, my feed is a 4, and my angle is still 20. So let's go ahead and take a look at what this looks like. You can play a little bit closer. Now you can slice, you can hit flat. That's really up to you when you're hitting your approach shots. If the ball's above the net, you can hit a topspin shot, but if it's topspin, it'll bounce a little higher and give your opponent maybe a little more to work with than maybe a slice. You know, if I slice it and keep it low, so I got to back up now. So I try to change this so I have some time, so I can slice, keep it low on the forehand. Okay, and then I should follow that in, so I stop there. So I want to keep going. And sometimes this happens. Our slinger gets a little, oh, here it comes. So yeah, I could come in behind that right? Couple steps. Just make sure you're coming through a couple steps. You can also hit these a little flatter. Okay, I switched rackets, so it's not my normal racket. See, and come forward, trying to hit underneath. Okay, good. See, I'm trying to go in between that. So short ball coming in behind. So there's drill number 5, the approach shot drill, whether you slice, whether you hit. Unfortunately, I'm not doing much with my backhand right now because of my back. So, and it takes a little bit out of you. So again, with your approach shot, try to hit it lower. You can hit topspin. If the ball's above the net, you can do that. You can hit a little bit flatter on the approach, or you can slice, which keeps it low. It's player's choice, really. There you have it, my top 5 drills I use with my Slinger bag. I really hope that you enjoyed it. If you did, please like the video. Make a comment. What did you like? What didn't you like? Share it with your friends. Share it on your social media. That's the best way to grow my channel. This is Nick from Match Point Tennis, and we'll see you next Saturday for another Slinger drill.